This is it. Tau. This is the next game on Fliptendo. Tau. You know, I was thinking that this was some kind of fortune-telling thing, but it's not at all. This, I think this might be some kind of weird RPG or platformer. I'm not sure. But, okay, so this was published by VAP. I remember, I didn't they do Super Monkey Daiboken? Yeah. Yeah, VAP, the publisher of this game, interestingly, they're the developer of Super Monkey Daiboken. And they also developed with Super Monkey Daiboken, well known to be like one of the most like kind of jank, unplayable, weirdo Famicom like pseudo RPGs. It's not even really an RPG, it's like a weird adventure game. But Dr. Sparkle actually, on a little video he made, he called that the worst Famicom game of all time. In my opinion, my list is a little bit different, but Super Monkey Daiboken is like, it is kind of bottom of the barrel for content. Although it's interesting enough that I don't consider it to be the worst. Like, they also made Kick Challenger Airfoot, which is like a little bit of a hidden gem thing that we kind of enjoyed. And VAP. After that, they got Pax Softnica to make their games for them. So they did Super Real Baseball 88, which we did not like, and Super Dynamics Badminton, which we thought was okay, and Tau. Now, Pax Softnica, I think, is one of the Nintendo developers. Like, that's like a second party Nintendo developer, I believe. They did some games for Nintendo. Like they developed ice hockey and volleyball and Famicom Mukashi Banashi, those games. Yeah, so they've done some pretty good games. I mean, ice hockey's actually amazing. So they developed this game, Tau, and I don't remember anything about this game. Let's check it out. You know what? This game actually has a translation as well, which I don't have that done on my sheet for some reason, but it says it has a translation. Wait, let's look at the Japanese version first. Maybe because it doesn't have a story? Alright, here it is. You start the timer. Yeah, Vegeta got his own game. That's good. Excited to see the game. I'm interested to remember what this was. Oh, this title music. It's kind of like intense. The title music here, and this glowing red light with like just the title in this big like snake kanji. Like, it's kind of an intense title screen here. It's kind of crazed. Okay. There was start and continue. I hit start. Alright, so here's what the game looks like. Alright, so here's the story. Alright, we definitely do need a translation. Let's then switch to the English version. I'm glad the English version doesn't like remove the kanji and put some like garbage English font over that. It doesn't really need it because it says Tau there. I hate it when the translations do that, though, when they, like, replace the awesome logo art with, like, some crappy art they whipped up in, like, 5 seconds. Like, you don't really need to translate the title logo. Skittles, come back! I'm playing a, quote, good game now, or at least an interesting game, maybe. Why does it say snark on the kanji? Wait, hold on a second. Did it do that on the Japanese version? No. Is that... Do you think that that's the name of the translator? Look, it says snark. I don't know if you can make that out on the kanji. I guess that must be the translator. Yeah, probably. Prologue or continue? We want to at the prologue. Alright. Life is veiled in mystery. A seed of life in love's embrace. Set free a baby cries. Truth forgotten, journey begins. Do you guys think... You know, sometimes Famicom and other, you know, games of this era are translated by people for whom English is not their first language. You think that that might be the case with this game? The soul forms like a sun ray. Oh, this is what this game looks like? Okay, it's one of these games. Oh boy. Anglo-Mois Museum. Fee is 15 coins. Enter now? Later? That's the museum. Alright, we got a little RPG map. Little Dragon Quest map. Okay, so this is the overworld. The hut here. Look at my little menu there for my options. This game actually opting for iconography instead of like the usual text lines. In a way, that's kind of good. Like if the game was untranslated, it would make it easier for us to figure out. Although, I mean, I like all the usual options I can translate anyway. Like I know how to say like look and talk and items and all that. That's not a problem. But if you didn't know Japanese, like that could be a little bit helpful. You still probably wouldn't be able to get very far. Go play outside, you spoiled boy. Mother is very angry. She still has her face on. It's morning. She's got like a face mask on. It's funny. Okay. Talk to these guys? No? B button? Shrine Kadal Kajma loves Mara. What does B button do ordinarily? Just does nothing. All alone. Write the Sutra of Enlightenment. Oh. This is supposed to be the password, but it kind of looks broken by the translation. It kind of looks like the translation breaks it. So probably this is unusable. Alright, well, we probably weren't going to be playing through this game anyway, so that's okay. How do I even get out of the screen? What the heck? My status. How do I get out of the screen? B button is not working. Start and selector not working. How do I escape from the menu? Oh, okay, you gotta click on the arrows. Alright. Let's check out this hut. We worship Lord Mara of 8 virtues. Each day pray unto Mara. Oh my dude. This game seems... Even with the translation, this seems like it'd be really hard to progress in. I feel like, from memory, vaguely I kind of remember this having action scenes, which I wish I could get to, but... Let's try entering the museum. The curator appears. View Kadal Kajama's sacred urns. Mara of 8 virtues, sacred vessel. Can I take it? No item. Look. 2 treasures. Pack this idiot. Nah. That's for battle, I see. Look at this dude's face. This guy's supposed to be like an evil dude. I mean, sort of interesting, but also sort of ghetto as well. The translation seems kind of ghetto, but like the game as well. Like, I feel like this might be kind of hard to figure shit out in. If you were to try to just straight up play this. A meteor hit the forest. Like, I have no idea what's going on. The introduction didn't make any sense. That could be the translation's fault, but it seems like it might just not make sense, though. Maybe you just need the manual. A meteor hit the forest. I can see that a meteor hit the forest, because we can see that hole there. That's cool. Here in Atra Forest, a meteorite crashed. Right by our science laboratory. Ah! We're collecting meteorite fragments for study. Oh, new discovery. Remarkable! Such odd designs. Oh, is this like... Are we getting story now? Oh, Professor Yabahama. This doesn't seem like a historical Japanese sort of storyline happening right now. This seems like modern. What time period does this take place in? I can't even tell. Ancient remnants of lost civilization. Culture that sank below the ocean. Okay, look. Look, 3 strange mysterious figures. We should celebrate. Foolish. This translation seems extremely ghetto. Okay, alright. Alright, cool. All these, like, fields? I don't know, like, it seems like it takes place in ancient Japan times. But the whole thing with the meteor seems sort of modern. Sure, let's enter. Oh, what is this? A new map? Okay. We're in a temple map, different music. Nice. Mara Sutra protects. I'll bet it does. Contemplation. Yeah, I feel that sometimes. Lord Buddha calms the heart. Truth is. Rest orders the mind. Follow Buddha. You guys remember that. Make sure you follow Buddha. This game is right. Nothing unusual. I do kind of want to battle. I want to get to a part with battle. I'm going here. House of Treasures. Door was shut for 500 years. 5 gates has the mind. When it opens, a joyous day. Cool. Yeah. Way of Fortune, pray to Mara. Indeed. A riddle. Clasp 2 hands for good luck. Pray and reach heaven.
Skittles. Oh, Skittles. I'm afraid you missed the conflict. There was a lot of conflict that just happened on this stream, but right now, we're in times of peace. Guess you could say the conflict is settled. Peace was established, and now we're in times of Tao. Yeah, check out this game, Skittles. Now this looks like what you're into. No conflip here. Skittle Tao, that's right. Find Satori. Okay. No idea what's going on in this game. This looks like an important place. Let's go in here. Holy Gohonzan Shrine. Fate has drawn you. Pay close heed. I heard a punching sound. Shrine Kadal Kajama's late founder. Mara of 8 Virtues, 500 years ago, Mara began deep meditation. He became a Buddha and his flesh divine. A mummy. Game is making me sneeze with all of its quality. Getting a little too fourth wall breaking near the end for your liking? Oh, really? Mr. Leo, that's interesting. A little bit curious about that game. This is getting very jokey, huh? Alright, this seemed important, but do I do something here? Cannot. It seems to be one of these games that is not... that was not translated by an English speaker? Or English wasn't their first language? The translation is very ghetto. The game is very ghetto. Mara became enlightened. That's good. And also it seems like even if the translation were perfect, we probably still would have trouble figuring out what to be doing. What is a soul? Endless cycle of death and rebirth. All beings suffer this fate. Oxen and swine become meals on a dinner plate. Yeah, that's true. Liberation can be gained in a lifetime. 9 lives as an animal to become human. Life's wheel ever turns. Buddha's path provides salvation. Wow, that's great. Oh no, did you mess up the quote? Exactly, Mr. Leo. What did you get wrong with the other quote? It looks the same to me. Forgot most of Thimbleweed. Sounds memorable. Patience. Yes, so there doesn't seem to be any shops or anything in this town. I'm not really sure if this is even an RPG or not. Let's just try leaving. Alright, this is the world map apparently. Can I look at these house? Oh, you can go in the houses too? Thunderstorms surround the whole world. Okay. Alal Kajma monks teach reincarnation. If I die, what will I become? Yeah, I don't really remember it either. Skills. It fell out of my brain. He probably talked about this game for about 2 seconds. Psychic power is invisible. Spiritual force. Oh, what is this? Wild Beast Crossing. Can I fight? Let's try to fight. No enemy. Apparently not. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there's just a static NPC that's invisible on that square. I see. Who's interested in this game? Anybody want to see a full playthrough of this game? Some of the colors on the tiles are glitched. This square, this tile is the last place I can go. Like, if this is nothing, then I wouldn't know what to do next. Future's way, paved today. Understood and mastered time. I know, me too, Skittles. I wonder what she would think of this game. But if Demo was here, there is a chance there might be conflict. Oh, discipline, train! Ancient One knows way of Satori. I'm gonna try all the options here. Future way, paved today. Understood and mastered time. Now it's getting like a little bit cold. Man, it's too high. Alright. Let's try all of our shit here. I don't even know what some of this stuff does. Like this, I'm guessing this is for inventory and like picking up items, but they've never done anything. Like, the sword, well, you might think that's for battle, but this is definitely for battle. This says no enemy. So I don't, maybe this is like your weapons or something? Arrows make you go back to the map. This, I think, is for move if you're in a labyrinth or something. Make the shirt. Oh, thanks, Mr. Leo. Some of my nice shirts. Is it new? Relatively, but I still had it for a couple years, I think. I don't know if I've worn it on stream, but I might just have not worn it on stream very much. So, skill 300, power 300. So you do have like a bunch of RPG stats though. There's got to be battles in the game. Life 3, trigram 0. I was thinking that this is for saving, but it's never done anything. Okay, so what do we do? Officially, don't know what to do in the game. Anybody got any ideas what I should be doing? That's the map. What was the H again? Teleport pad! Okay, so this is definitely in modern day. I really thought that this was taking place in ancient Japan. But there's a heliport. Mr. Leo, I think this is actually supposed to be taking place in modern Japan? Maybe it takes place in like... Oh. Did it happen? Oh, okay. Oh, hey guys! I didn't see you guys there. How's it going? Welcome to my stream. I'm streaming Tao. So anyway, what was I saying? I was about to say, maybe this game takes place in modern Japan, but it like takes place in some remote backwater village where like everybody's a religious fanatic. Because, yeah, I thought this had to take place in ancient Japan at first, but, like, just the graphics are so ghetto, it's kind of hard to tell what, like, where it takes place exactly. It's hard to tell what the setting is. It must be modern, apparently. Unless it's some kind of weird fantasy game like Dragon Ball, where they just have fantasy and technology. Winds are too strong. Okay, so the winds are too strong to helipad. So that's good to know. Am I supposed to do something here? At least one dinosaur. Maybe it is like Dragon Ball. I don't know, it doesn't seem like I can do anything here. That emote? What about... Why are you bringing up Unalesca? Yeah, I love the... Unalesca was like... The boss. Oh, that was the name of the channel? Oh, interesting. That was the name of the boss. Like, one of the bosses from 10, right? She had the rad music. The crazed battle music from Final Fantasy X. That was a good track. Oh, you can go wait. Oh no, that just takes you out. That just takes you out of the thing. Like, if you go in here, you can see a lady that has, like, a face mask on, so that's cool. She, like, slaps you or something. Good. I don't know what you're supposed to be doing in this game, though. Altar. Okay. Maybe I can do something with the altar? It doesn't seem like I can do anything. Patience. What are you supposed to do? I mean... Maybe you have to, like, talk to a really specific... I didn't talk to all of these people. The end of all of humanity will perish. Bummer, dude. Your mother is a beauty. Thanks. I guess. A storm. The crops are ruined. Sucks. Shrine Kadal Kajma loves Mara. Okay. Let's check if all these ways just simply leave the village. Oh, yeah, the fort. There was some kind of an event that happened in the forest, I guess? You're in Atra Forest when you're crashed. Let's see if anything new happens here. I think this is the same text as before, so nothing new. Maybe I'm supposed to do something? Hydro homie. Give subs for semi-big streamers and stuff. Some strategy to build up their stream. That sounds like it could be a possibility, Skittles. Hey, that sounds like a good job, Mr. Leo. They should pee themselves. Maybe you have to do something while the rock is on the screen? How do you get anywhere in this game? I need to stop clicking on my status. It's not helping me. Doesn't seem like you can do anything there. Alright, yeah, just like leaving off the map doesn't take you anywhere new. That's like, of all my emotes, that's basically the one I use as well. Outside of my own stream, is that one. That thumbs up one is pretty handy. That one, yes, Skittles. I mean, yeah, that one seems like a pretty useful one as well. Now we're just back here again. Did we check all these buildings? I thought we did. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. Our stupa enshrines Mara. Mara Sutra wards magic. The Maha Sutra scroll. Can I take it? The take icon hasn't done anything in this game so far. It's done nothing. You mean like this game, Skittles? This seems like the kind of game where you like would get upset if I quit it too quickly. Like, why would you not play something interesting like this, Flip, when you play all that other trash? Hey, Colic, how's it going? Playing another weird Famicom game.
Space Kitty Face, what's up? What is this game? It's Tau. It's a very obscure Famicom adventure game, possibly RPG action game, not sure. Very ghetto. We're playing it with a very ghetto translation that like barely helps at all. And at the beginning of the game, I have no idea what to do. I wonder if this game has a guide. I wonder if it has a long play. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. Like, I forgot what it even was, and I watched all the Crontendos. They call it Tau the Way. It's on Hardcore Gaming 101. Let's look at the article. I'm kind of giving up on trying to make progress here. Next to the link. Famine Daily just did a video on it. 100 Japan exclusive Famicom games. I'm not seeing any long plays though, unfortunately. Let's see what is on YouTube. You know what? Let's just turn off this music because I think that's enough of that. Tau the Way. Famicom. Oh. Wow, I did not have such a high quality scan of this cover. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at the art. It's kind of cool. Tau is so strange, so inexplicably weird, and almost completely unknown and undocumented. It's legitimately mysterious. It's not genre defining like Capcom's hit Sweet Home, nor is it as bad as Hoshio Mirohito, nor as good as The Grange Point. As far as 8-bit JRPGs go, it's mediocre, sometimes frustrating and obtuse. There's something special about it. It's a mythic piece of unexplainable software that's weird as something like Monster Party. I don't know if I would go that far. But not having a YouTube video does make it more mysterious, though. I want to see more of its content. It's tedious. It's a Dragon Quest clone in a way most Japanese RPGs released in the years are, with the division in the town maps. Yeah, well, but no, though, because the beginning is like pure adventure game, and I couldn't even find the RPG part. Original instructions for Nintendo's first-party NES games? Oh, yeah? I'm not sure if I knew that. Monster Party is pretty weird. That's true. But less obscure, though. Like, Monster Party is pretty known. It doesn't have that aura of mystery to it. Approaching an object, location, or NPC triggers a menu with a bunch of redundant adventure game interactions. Similar to first Dragon Quest. I mean, not really similar to Dragon Quest, though. It's more similar to like an adventure game, like Japanese adventure game. Or like a really primitive King's Quest V, because it used iconography for the menu things instead of like words. Represented by Chinese characters, original game, but shown as icons in the... Oh, the fan translation changes it to icons. The fan translation, by the way, is like nearly worthless. This translation apparently was forced to many compromises due to text length limitations, so most NPCs speak in a cryptic shorthand style. I mean, I figured it was just done by like not by somebody who was not a for whom English was not a first-hand language. It's like some of these translations are not done by like native English speakers. With little luck, the NPC activates a flag for the story to move along. But moving through cities is a hassle. NPCs block passages. Battles are unintuitive mash of the A button, and that's it. Oh, really? Aside from a few items that can be used later in the game, including one that transforms the protagonist to a demon. Like, this guy's actually played through the whole game, but where's his YouTube video? I want to see more of the content. Like, what is this? Look at that. You, like, ride a dinosaur? Few of these are enough to be tiring to the hands.
Soul Adventurer does level up with experiencing and purchase and equip a gun. Without grinding steadily for each new wave of stronger enemies, the game can become impossibly difficult. Tau has the bare necessities of what makes an RPG, but elements only get in the way, making it a chore to play. The adventure starts on what seems to be a pre-1900 version of somewhere in East Asia, except for a modern trade station and helipad. We noticed that as well. Maybe I can be the one who does a long play video? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is my moment. I don't know. The game seems really ghetto, though. Booby Kids was fun, though. I mean, it sounds like the writer of this article played through the whole game. They could. It's not like they could have watched a video and like they know too much. I don't think they could have. Wait, because this video, there's videos on the game, but they're all like 7 minutes long.
The world and top to bottom, the commands are talk, search.
Oh, that's what the original
take, equip.
game. I see. That's why they changed it into icons.
Fight.
That's
Status,
interesting.
Password, figurines, and charms. Every action that you're going to take in the
Oh,
game.
wait. Let me hear that again. I need to hear that again.
And the menu sometimes displays talking to people. Buddhism got a really negative response. Technically, Tao is an RPG, but the RPG elements are pretty deeply buried. Most of what you're going to be doing is just walking around from place to place, talking to people.
Yes, that was... So it's more of an adventure game than an RPG. That's the impression that I got. And, you know, there was also that, like, Chinese zombie game, the Jiangshang game. What was that called again? It's like... Oh, Qianxi's 2? There's Qianxi's 2, which is, like, actually kind of a lot like this game. Like, it's not like this is the only game of its type. Like, these weird adventure games. And there's Kieta Princess, which is, like both of those that I just mentioned they're adventure games that look exactly like this, with the Dragon Quest thing. You run around, you just walk around and talk to people and get flags. Not Phantom Fighter. I was talking about Qianxi's 2. Here, do you want to be reminded of it real quick? Let's see if there's a... Which we've already done for Fliptendo. But, like, that's another one that's kind of like this, because it's, like, a weird adventure game. Where is it? Wait, let me look at my own... Let me look at my own video, then. Qianshizu 2. Qianshizu 2. And it looks like this. Check out that cover. Missed out on this year's Flip Award. So, yeah, it looks like this. Yeah. Is that a challenge? Got some old school Jen in the video. So this is like the same kind of it's a really ghetto kind of adventure game where you walk around a map and try to advance the story by talking to people and finding flags, right? And there's actually action scenes. There's like platforming action scenes in this game buried, but I don't think we got to them though. I don't think we found them because, oh no, wait, maybe we did eventually, or wait, hold on, maybe we did get to them a little bit. I went into the sewer. Whoa. Yeah, because it's like this game was not translated, and so it's really hard to play. Even if it was translated, it would be hard to play, probably. Hard to figure out what to do. I'm in a dark sewer. This is great. Guys, we just discovered something. So yeah, I don't know, like, it's hard to tell from this, but the game has action scenes that are probably kind of similar to, like, Phantom Fighter, actually. But it's really hard to get to them. All I found was, like, a dark sewer. But otherwise, it's an adventure game pretty much like this.
You can hit the B button to chat with them.
And there's also Kieta Princess, and there's like a number of games that are like this kind of.
Sometimes the menu will stay open because there's another action you can take. And the menu is a bit confusing even for somebody who understands Japanese. All of the actions are represented by one Chinese character.
Well, I think it's more that like Phantom Fight. I don't know if Phantom Fighter like is taking the same kind of combat from Hyun Shizu, but probably they weren't even aware of like it's just they're both games that are based on like the like Mr. Vampire and like the and that sort of like Chinese mythological like the jumping what are they called, the Jiangshis, the jumping vampires.
Not Japanese.
There's a number of games
Chinese
that
characters
are based
Now,
on
there is
that.
a lot
Mr.
of
Vampire
overlap
was
there.
Jiangxi.
But in this instance, the characters.
Mr. Vampire is like a semi-famous Chinese movie about jumping vampires. That's like, I think that might be like the seminal one.
Don't always reflect
Sure,
what the action they'll
probably a
do
lot of them,
is.
though.
Going from left to right and top to bottom, the commands are talk, search, use, take, equip, exit the menu.
Wait. Talk, search. Okay, in the English menu that somebody has made icons for, this looks like a mouth, so talk, that makes sense. This is an eye. I guess that would make sense for search,
You
kind of. Wait.
Search, use,
Use. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
take,
That makes sense, because that was a hand.
equip,
Equip. It was a sword. That kind of makes sense.
exit the menu.
Exit. They made arrows.
You.
Yeah.
Escape,
Escape. I don't remember what that was. Escape. I don't think I knew what that was, though. Oh, it was feet. That makes sense. Okay.
fight,
Fight. Yeah, we knew what that was.
status, password, figurines, and charms.
Oh, okay. Password. And there's figurines and charms which didn't appear yet.
Every
Oh.
action that you're going to take in the game appears in that menu. Fortunately, you automatically talk to people when you walk up to them and hit B, but they might have something extra to say if you try again. Use, take, and equip I almost never used in my hour of play. There was one place toward the very end of it where I had to pick up and then use a key. Similarly, I was just handed a sword at some point. That is apparently how you get all of the weapons in Tau.
This guy here, Fami Daily, his Crontendo content is pretty good. Dare I say, maybe better than Crontendo? At least in its like kind of current incarnation. He's done like 555 at least of the. Dude, how many has this guy done? R&D Stranger? Dude, his content is like pretty good. Except he's done 834 videos. Wow. That's not quite as many. He hasn't covered quite as many games as Crontendo, because Crontendo is still active. Yeah, the last video was 8 minutes ago. I'd say so. He's almost covered as many games as Crontendo, because Crontendo is in like the high 800s in terms of how many games covered. But it would have been better if they were either in chronological or alphabetical order, though. What kind of order is he doing them in? Just like whatever order he feels like? That's a little bit weird. Get this guy in here. So it seems like all of his videos are kind of like between like 4 and 8 minutes. It's like kind of a typical length of like one of Crontendo's coverages of like a game, I guess. He's got a lot. Yamamura Misa Suspense. Momotaro, I remember that. Maybe these are in chronological order? And maybe these actually are in chronological order. But wait, though. I think that the number... Was this... This was like 555. That does not line up with where it would be. Twin Goddesses fight music. Twin Goddesses kind of looks like that's. I want to play that in stream sometime. Game is very interesting looking. Donkey Kong. Okay, these are all black box games, so that makes sense. Maybe he just like skipped some games or something. I remember this one. Wrecking Crew. Field Combat. That game is pretty ghetto. Oh, there's Door. I remember that. Zippy Race. This game's terrible. It's very terrible. Warp Man is kind of terrible. Road Fighter. I think this is the first Konami game, maybe? Or was it Antarctic Adventure? No, maybe that's the first one. Super Arabian. That game was terrible. Frontline, there's... What is he going to say about... Now we're completely sidetracked. But what does this guy say about Frontline? I need to know. Oh, so is it maybe only Famicom and no NES? That would explain why his numbers are smaller than mine. Oh. So he's only doing Famicom releases, maybe. Skipping FPS too?
The thing that gets me the most about Frontline is that apparently Taito did this one to themselves. Frontline makes just...
Okay, so I don't think that's probably not true. I really don't think that, like, Taito, as far as, like, all information is available, like, it seems like Taito, like, probably farmed out most of their Famicom stuff. Just like with, like, some other companies like Data East and Jalico. At least to a certain point. To a certain point, like, up to, like, a, certain point in the Famicom's lifespan, it all seems to be farmed out. Like, I don't know. But then again, though, I don't know. Maybe they did because... This does look a lot like the arcade. The arcade version of Frontline is really weird and ghetto like this.
About every
They could have
possible in game design. So I'd expect it from some place like Tosei or Micronix. But Taito knows how to make games.
Yeah, the arcade is like this though.
One of Taito's early arcade games, and it's most notable for using a rotary dial to let players aim. The arcade game isn't really remembered at all by people. The Famicom version, on the other hand, well, it was mainly remembered because it was the game that lets you shoot people in the crotch.
Is that why?
This is the first Famicom game in which you kill other humans.
Oh.
And it caused a moral panic in Japan when it was released.
Did it? Wow.
The similarly themed Field Combat had the soldiers you shot get up and run away afterwards.
Oh.
In Frontline, you control a lone commando in an unspecified war.
That's crazy.
Who has to march up the field to the enemy base.
It's kind of hard to believe there could be a moral panic about this.
Details, the fact that you're in blue and your enemy are in green make me think that you're a Chinese soldier fighting off the Japanese Imperial Army. One of the big
could be reading a little too much into it.
Your bullet emerges from your gun, but your gun has huge swings in position depending on what direction you're moving in. Using that giant sprite with a really bendy gun,
that's one issue.
Far more difficult than it needs to be. Vehicular combat's a little bit better.
That's another issue, Colic.
You get into either an armored car or a tank. Both vehicles make the shooting much easier to manage. If you're hit, you'll need to jump out before the vehicle explodes.
You have fun playing it? Nice.
And it's possible to
I have it. I have my Frontline card.
To an enemy that kills you instantly. You can jump right back into a smoking vehicle, and it's immediately repaired. I'm pretty sure that one's a bug. If you're in an area where enemy vehicles...
I would, Skittles, actually.
A random friendly vehicle for you to get into will appear. Enemy vehicles have to be taken out by grenades when you're on foot. So just march north half a screen and get into an actual vehicle.
The arc of the grenade when you throw it is so funny.
There's only ever 2 enemies on the screen, and they wander in randomly from a point on the side. And if they ever go off the screen, then they're instantly despawned. Enemies keep coming forever, too. So you need to just keep going up. Your long march north has you pass through 4 terrains. The hedgerows, the open fields,
yeah,
a rocky field,
yeah,
and a set of brick walls.
And that's it. That's the whole game. That's the entire game.
You have to be almost the entire way off the screen in order to force it to scroll.
Yeah. Collie
mentioned
mentioned that.
Right on top of you.
Game is so funny.
Horizontal scrolling in this game.
Oh, I don't know why. I shouldn't have Discord open. I should close that.
So why would you go that way? Scrolling is dangerous enough in one direction. When you reach the far end of the map, you'll encounter an enemy bunker. The only thing that can take out the bunker are grenades. Shots from a tank won't do it.
And then you take that out, and then that's it. And then you just repeat that
You
map
destroy the bunker, the
over and
enemy
over again.
surrenders. And then you start all over again. The enemy troops get a bit faster, but the map layout is exactly the same. That difficulty increase occurs for 5 loops.
5
And then
loops?
the game stays at a constant difficulty.
This guy played this game for 5 loops?
Not much
Wow.
more that can be said about Frontline. Visually, it's a mess. Gameplay-wise, it's a mess. The scary part is it's the best of the 3 military combat games that were released on the Famicom around this time.
I don't know about that, though. I thought that field combat was more interesting. I feel like this dude's the later content seems a little bit more professional than the early content. But I mean, you know,
level up and earn money,
it's to be
but the
expected.
only way that you'll ever see the effects of that is by checking your status. Mainly, you use your money to buy passage between
That's
different locations.
crazy that he
And
played through
occasionally
5
you use
loops
it
to
buy
find that out.
techniques.
Like what? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Your stat-
Look at this content in
money,
this game.
But the only way that you'll ever see the effects of that is by checking your status. Mainly, you use your money to buy passage between different locations, and occasionally you'll use it to buy new techniques. The figurines and charms are things that you'll collect as you go through the quest. They're key items for completing the game. Once you're underway on your quest, sometimes you'll get attacked by
Alright.
enemies. They can attack you anywhere. Nowhere
Huh.
is truly safe.
Huh.
And what type of enemies attack you change with how far you've progressed in the story.
Oh.
When you're
I see.
attacked, it's time to engage with the combat system.
Oh, I just wanted to see what the
And it
battle
comes at
looked
a
like.
Special challenge. You see, to defeat enemies,
It's got
you
Castle-
have to mash the
Look, it's got Castlevania life bars for its for its health indicator here. Castlevania, it's even the exact same number of little bars there. There's 16 on both sides. They probably just like copied this out of Castlevania.
A button as hard as you can. Mash it hard, mash it fast, and you'll never be defeated. Well, unless you develop a repetitive stress injury. The rewards for defeating enemies
Bill Bull?
scale with your own power.
Oh, you're excited about Tau?
And grinding isn't
Does that mean I should play it?
Attacks occur
Bill Bull,
very
what's up?
rarely. And even with
I was just gonna. Oh man, now you're making me feel like I should actually play the game. I just wanted to look at. Man, you played Tau? You played this? Nah, man, don't make me play. I was just gonna like look at a video or something. Translated by Snark. Did you play the translation by Snark? I don't know how to progress. Should I get a Lord Snark with the goofy translation? Is this a purposefully goofy translation? I was assuming it was done by somebody who's like English isn't their first language, which, you know, some of them are like that. I don't know who Snark is. Lord Snark. Alright. Oh my man. What if I were to like actually try to play through this for real? Oh, did he? What else did he do? I played some of those. I mean, anything that came before this I would have played. I don't know which ones I would have finished. Usually the adventure games, if there's an English translation, I do try to play through them. But this one just seems really rough. See, people seem to find this game interesting, though. Like, there's a Hardcore Gaming 101 article about it, and that YouTube video. I don't know, man. Foolish. Yeah, I guess he did a pretty decent job with changing these into icons. That is surprisingly high effort for what I was assuming for how I was assuming it was translated. Alright, so, like, going into the forest, that seems to get you some sort of, like, little event-based cutscene. We played a couple of years ago. Need to use a guide multiple times because there's no clue what to do many times. At the beginning, like, if I were to play this, I would need to use a guide, like, right from the beginning, pretty much. Because I did play it a little bit, and I got stuck right away after, like, talking to everybody. So probably you have to, like, talk to some people multiple times. Alright, let's just look at a guide real quick and see what it says. Wow. Did you play through the whole game? How long did it take you to play through it? Maybe we should play through this freaking game. That's a game facts guide. Blah blah blah. Talk to everyone in town. You run out of money, your mother will give you 30 more coins. See the professor's assistant and look at the strange fragment with 3 figures. The woman in the hut has a manji altar. Oh, that's right. Yes, manji altar. Ask you to pray to him every day. Yes, that was this one. 12 hours. Wandering aimlessly. See, this is the kind... I know, I played lots of games like this. This is the kind of game you just play with the guide open the other window. Like, you don't play this for the fun of discovery. You play this like a researcher. Like an archaeologist. You just need to, like... You need to play through it and just harvest its content. With a workmanlike attitude. That's how you play a game like this. So did he purposefully do this translation like all weird and ghetto? On purpose? Each day pray unto Mara. Yes. I did see that, but you must have to... There must be a flag somewhere. Where is the flag? The guide is just saying talk to everybody. I don't want to talk to everybody. You probably just... Man, you probably do need to talk to every single human being. Like, every single person to, like, get the freaking flags. Or the guy doesn't know who you actually are supposed to talk to. Alright, do you have to hit both icons? This is examine, right? It's weird because the examine option seems to just give you different dialogue. Which is not what you would expect. I guess I've got to hit both icons on every character. Alright, let's just do it. Yeah, there's something interesting about this game. For sure. Well, especially, like, looking at the videos and seeing, like, how it has that sort of, like, weird content in it that you can get to. Like, if it was all adventure game like this, it wouldn't be as interesting, I think. It does make me, like, curious as to, like, what other content is in the game. Oh, I can't get anything else here. Wow, Bill, how many, like, weird Famicom games have you played through? What made you play this game? Did you play this because it has the Hardcore Gaming 101 article? It's insane. It's insane that this game has, like, got some attention on it. It must be because of the translation, I guess. Definitely goes places. It's hard to understand what's happening. I noticed that. Did you ever see Kyan Shizu 2 on the Famicom? It's kind of similar to this. It's kind of like this, except with the Chinese vampire theme. And it's probably even more ghetto than this game. And it doesn't have a translation. And instead of the RPG elements, it has, like, really primitive, like, combat scenes that are kind of similar to Phantom Fighter. Apparently. Although I wasn't able to get that far, but apparently it has stuff like that. Like that. There's a ton of, yeah, and then there's also, Kieta Princess that was made by the same developers as Psyche and Soul Calibur, which is that, like, Zelda clone. Which is kind of interesting. But that also doesn't have a translation. And then that one is like this. It has like the Dragon Quest like RPG town that you just go around and talk to people and like get flags. But then it has like its version of action stuff is like little maze platformer sections that you have to like go through. I couldn't really get anywhere in that game either. Because that also doesn't have a translation. A lot of things don't have translations on the Famicom. I've been trying to play all the games, so my project here is to play every game. Not to necessarily beat all the games. We're just like we're spending time with every game. I've seen you like play a variety of stuff, Bilbo. I've checked in your stream once in a while. Should probably go to it more often. So you were the one that was playing Sentient recently, right? Weren't you playing Sentient? Which is... What is that? That's that, but you were the one playing that, right? If I'm recalling correctly. And that's that one, it's like a PS1 game is it made by Psygnosis? It's like a weird PS1 adventure game. I don't know too much about that game, but all I know is I've heard that it's very interesting. That's all. Yeah. Did you finish that? How long did that take? It's impenetrable? Oh, good. Did you play it blind? Such relief. Talking to everybody, I think. This guy's funny. What is a soul? All things. I was like wondering at one point if this was like maybe some sort of like basically advertisement for Buddhism or something. This game was like, I don't know, like published by the Association of Buddhism for like the perpetuity of Buddhism, throughout Japan. Once you penetrate it, secretly awesome. Well, the secret's out now. You got an ending. You just gotta check out all the other routes. Yeah, it's a logical way to go about that. So I guess that's what you would normally do. Because I have a bunch of different, like, story routes. It's interesting when, like, story games like that have... This must be an important event. I'm just guessing based on sound effects. This probably flags something. So apparently I don't need to be using these inventory icons until a little bit later. Another game that's like that on PS1 in terms of like having multiple a story, like a narrative, like a running narrative throughout the game, and multiple things you can do that lead you down different story paths with like different unique endings. It's kind of really interesting. Is Broken Helix? I don't know if you're familiar with Broken Helix. It's one of the Bruce Campbell games. Like Bruce Campbell did like the voice acting for it, and it's complete with like Evil Dead references, but it's not anything related to. It's just like a unique sci-fi horror game that kind of tongue-in-cheek that Bruce Campbell like did the voice acting for. He happened to do that for that game. I don't know if he's done a ton of like video game stuff, but I don't know how much of stuff he's done that's not Evil Dead related, but that's one of them. That game's actually super interesting because it has real-time stuff that's happening as you're going through like a sci-fi base, and there's like a squad of commandos chasing you down, and they sweep through each floor of the base in real time as you're playing, so you have to constantly stay ahead of them. And then other stuff is happening in the base, and it's insane. That game's insanity. I don't know if you ever heard of that. But I would recommend. That's a pretty interesting one. I have never streamed that, but one of these days I want to stream that game because it's very interesting. Like one of the I guess I probably shouldn't spoil it, but you can do some interesting things in the endings. Yeah, I mean it's pretty jank. It's like it's a PS1. It's got platforming. It's got a lot of like shooting. It's a little bit jank, you know. It's definitely like it doesn't exactly look the best. Like even at the time, the graphics didn't look the best. But it's very interesting if you can get into it. All right, so I talked to everybody in the town, but it also says you got to talk to everybody outside the town. You have to do that next. There's some really interesting games on PS1. There's so many I still need to play. But I've been very busy playing Famicom games because I want to play all the Famicom games. And there's other games I have to play too, like there's Genesis games, PC games, Amiga games. So many games. We had to play through Tau apparently. It took you 12 hours, like blind. Then it might not really be that long of a game to play through with a guide. I feel like, I don't know, this might actually be kind of a cool game to play through with a guide. Played enough? No, I need to play way more. Amiga games are like so many awesome. Well, I haven't played Shadow of the Beast 2 or 3 yet. Gotta play that. I want to finish Disposable Hero. These games. My old leg is... Did we talk to this lady before? I don't remember her. Please carry me to Marsh. What? I don't remember this lady. Sure. Carrying. Aw. She was not there before. I don't even know how I triggered that. Okay. To the which shrine did she... Maybe it's this one then? I guess it's not this one? Dude, which shrine does she want to be carried to? The one back in town? Wait, let's see what the guide says. Okay. Alright, alright. The master will tell you the riddle of the future's way paved today, an analogy of dawn and dusk, and tells you to seek the Ancient One. Visit the High Priest in the temple with the Tau symbol. And then enter... Maybe that has to be done after talking to this guy down here. I'm guessing he means back at the top of this area. Hey Dan, good to see you still here. You survived my stream of conflict, huh? Oh, okay. That was it. A merit. I got a merit. Old people often get ambushed. Time to attack. What? It was a trick! Loot treasure. Wait, what happened? Well, something just happened, guys. Hope that you guys like that. Alright. Enter the temple with the Tau symbol. Oh, okay, so that would be the... By that, he means the yin-yang. The Tau symbol. Of course, that would be the Tau symbol. So now we enter here. And something will happen? Pay close heed. It's just the same thing I got before. Nothing new is happening. Dan, what do I do? Give me some expert tips. How do I Tao? Okay, nothing new seemed to happen there. Or maybe I'm just doing it in different order from what the guide said. Maybe you just need to do all this stuff. Enter the temple grounds, which is sacred to Mara. Speak to all the monks and make sure to enter the waterfall of ascetics. Ascetics. You see the monk who's trying to enter Satori. Oh! That guy was that guy's not blocking it anymore. I need to wait for him to move to the side, probably. I haven't gotten into this waterfall. Empty heart and mind. Streams of enlightenment. I might have talked to all the monks already, I think. I don't know. Streams of enlightenment. Fight for my right to party? Okay. That seems like good generic advice. Might apply. Look now. Now I must rest. Okay, we saw it. The treasure house has a door of 5 gates that will open later. See the head priest and the mummified remains of Mara. The man near the waterfall speaks of reincarnation and 9 lives as an animal to become human. The other monks speak of Satori, enlightenment, and Buddha. Speak to the man inside the temple stupa twice until he tells you about the treasured Mara scroll. Did I get that before? I might have got that before. Wait, is this the temple of Mara? Alright, I talked to everybody twice. I did get the text about a scroll before. But that was before I reset the game. No new text here. It's really easy to, like, get the same text again. Like, I guess I gotta just like, pay attention to when the red arrow leaves the screen. It's so easy to, like, be mashing, and then you're not, it's not super clear. Like, there's no clear indicator of when the text is over, except the arrow disappears, I guess. Just gotta, but that's a little bit subtle. You kind of just, like, want to mash the button. Alright, that's the same text. Still the same text. I talked to the monks. Did I already complete all the things I need to do in this area? Like, it's hard to know. It's hard to really know. Seek relief. Relief from Tao. Whoops. Follow Buddha. Good luck upon his path, or send death by a good heart and charity. Oh, this guy's got multiple things. Oh, okay. Let's talk to him again. Whoops, clicked on it twice. Okay. Pray to Mara. Reach heaven. A riddle. Clasp 2 hands for good luck. A riddle. Is it working? Do I need to talk to this guy twice? No. Treasured scroll. The treasured scroll. Speak to the man inside the temple stupa. I don't know what the temple stupa is, unfortunately. Truth is. Rest orders the mind. Truth is. What's the temple stupa? Is it this? House of Treasures. Oh, that was the thing they said I need to... Maybe this is it. Well, the guide says this will be open later, but that's kind of vague. Wait, let's try this one a second time. The shrine is ancient. I guess I harvested everything, right? My mother's a beauty. Thanks. Carry the old woman from the Wild Beast Crossing. She will not take no for an answer. Go back up to the temple entrance and pay the 10-coin fee, and you will gain the merit for your good deed. I did do that, right? A strange demon appears and threatens to loot treasure. Go to the temple stupa to chase the demon. Wait. What? We already got that, but then I talked to every single person. And there was no demon. No, dude, what the heck? Where's the demon? Doesn't make any sense. Did I miss the demon? What is the temple stupa? Does it explain what that is in this little guide here? What is the fuck is that? What's a temple stupa? I don't know what it is. I don't want to have to talk to everybody again. What? Well, I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to help me, though. Like, it seems like the person who wrote the guide doesn't even know exactly what you're supposed to do. It's just very vague. Talk to everybody, and then this will happen. It didn't happen, though. Maybe I didn't talk to everybody. Let's just talk to this guy again just to make sure nothing new is here. Did I talk to all the village? We have to go around and talk to every single person in the game again now. Like, if you want to progress. Like, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do now. I don't think it's going to be one of these other options because the guy didn't say anything about them yet, but like, it better not be. Check the really tall tower in that shrine area, maybe. Did I not check that before? Maybe I'm an idiot and I just completely walked past that without checking it. I might be an idiot. But, yeah, I thought I checked that? This tower, yeah. Did I not check this? I'm probably an idiot and just forgot to check this building. Just completely... I was probably focused on the waterfall, and then I went around clockwise. Okay, alright. So that was my fault, guys. Sorry about that. Alright. Now we're back on track. A demon! Our scroll! Okay, so that's what we needed. Talk to the monk in the building near the waterfall about the fate of the animals and reincarnation. That'd be a different one, right? That's why I've got to use a guide. I'm curious about the game, but oh, it must mean this one, I guess. I'm definitely curious about the game's content, but absolutely. I've played like a bunch of. I've tried to play a bunch of like Japanese adventure games blind, and you know, it's usually like a fairly painful process of clicking, like you know, going around and clicking every single thing, and then hoping that you can follow a natural progression, but inevitably you get stuck, and then you go around and click every single thing again. Like I played through Princess Tomato. I think I got through Princess Tomato without a single hint. I managed to do the whole game blind, but it's kind of really painful. Like Princess Tomato is like a really charming game and it's like really cool, but you're probably better off just like using a guide to play through that, just to like expedite the story and stuff. Like the actual gameplay of it is like not really that interesting. It's just all about just the content. I played through Jesus Biomonster. That game's got some really cool stuff in it. Actually, like I feel like Jesus Biomonster was like not that bad, relatively speaking, to figure out. And then like I played through was it Capcom that made the one? I think it's called Magic Sword. I think there's a Konami one, or maybe it's called Samurai Sword. There's a Capcom and a Konami one that I think have translations that are like both pretty decent, kind of interesting. Life, a Dream. That was different, right? So we probably needed that. We probably needed to see that. What then if the doctrine is lost? The form of Satori. I should alternate between these two until we get repeat content. Okay. So we got a thing about a fish. Did this guy tell us about the fate of animals and reincarnation? Did he? I don't remember him saying that. He's just saying the same shit. Wait, he must... Oxen and swine become meals... Wait, is that... He says that from the beginning, though. Is that what the guide is talking about? Because he says that from the beginning. It's like no trigger for that. Is that what he means by the fate of animals and reincarnation? It must be, I guess. Visit the ascetic, as he is finally able to achieve Satori and morphs into a bubbling fish. Okay, we saw that, right? Visit the head priest, who says the scroll was robbed. Okay, that's the head priest. Wait. Is this guy the head priest in here? Or this guy? Find Satori. This guy? Treasure door of the 5 gates flung open. Our scroll was taken, secrets plundered. Tears fall from the skies. Our faith is in you, brave initiate. A great trial awaits you. 8 elements compose the trigram. You have 1, find 7 more. 5 elements of the trigram. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Restore order to the cosmos. Make the trigram. Wood box, our gift. Recover Mara Sutra. Now we're getting the story. Now we're getting progress. Okay. That's good. Now I can ride a dinosaur. I can ride a dinosaur now. Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m. And the password in this game seems bugged. I don't know. Look at the... I don't know, I just get the feeling this password is probably bugged. Based on like the kind of garbled cross of like English and, or like English letters and numbers and Japanese symbols. I don't know, I don't trust that. I feel like I need to like leave the emulator open if I wanted to like come back to this game. It's powerful. I don't trust the password. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm just leaving the emulator open. We're gonna avoid using that password if we can help it. Because I have to probably stop streaming soon. It's like 1 a.m. my time. Unfortunately. Wait. I should be able to ride a dinosaur. Where's my dinosaur? What's he talking about? Oh wait, maybe I missed a step, actually. Okay, I was supposed to go back to the treasure house first. Do I still have money? Let me see if the lady will give me more money. Mother's very angry. Listen to mysteries. Long ago, guardian angels watched over the earth. Our temple holds a rare item. The angel of the south keeps the Mara Sutra. Was that it? Was that what I thought? Guess that was it? So now the train station should be open. This game is stupefying. This is a game of stupefying content. Oh, what? I should be able to take the dinosaur. Oh, the train station is open. That's the helipad. Sorry, the train station is what I want. How do I get in the train? I don't think I've been in the train station. What is the train station? It's different from the helipad. Is this the train station? Oh, okay. Let's do it. I'm riding a dinosaur! That's the title of the game! We did it! I rode a dinosaur! Second town, Moskva. Alright, let's just talk to everybody, first of all. Oh, what's gonna happen if there's combat in the game? What's gonna happen if there's a game over? Hopefully it's not gonna force me to use a password. Frightened pigs and cows, Lord Buddha. Who knows God's form? I don't. So strange here. Yeah, true. Oh, pray for our good fortune. Many thanks. What happened? Did something happen there? Our cathedral. Where is our Lord? See a mountain witch. Hey, listen. Our station is a pigsty. Sorry. What do you want me to do about it? Pesky salesman. I'm not selling anything. Who, religion? No thanks. Well, I know how she feels. You join Shark? How's it going? Oh, no, little guys licking the eternal pizzas today? Alright, this is what the outside looks like. Health clinic. Heal your wounds for 20 coins. Oh, this is later. That's for the RPG content. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. No, I didn't want to keep clicking on that. Trying to get the right here. Which house is going to interact with? Storms ruined our cathedral. How do we repay the sisters now? I don't know. Just those two. Can't do anything here. Oh, get out of the way, fucker! No! Alright, we'll just come back to that thing in the middle. Religion, no thanks. I don't believe in God. I just donated money to the sisters. How'd you do that? On your mobile phone? Did you use Venmo? Okay. Why do I enter from the left side? Oh, I can go in the middle thing now. A door. Can't talk to it. Locked. Oh, faint noise. No item. Break it down. Can't do anything with that, yeah? Pigs escaped. We're worried. That. Okay, I think that's the entire town. If I go back to the train station, what happens? We don't want to go back to the first area at the moment. We don't want to backtrack unless the guide tells us to. Let's explore the outdoor area. Alright, I'm kind of getting into this game now. I'm kind of getting into it. Ooh. New music. Creepy area. Osore-zan, Mountain of Fear. Osore-zan? Osore means fear in Japanese. Hone thy heart. The world's fate is loneliness and suffering. Ah, destiny. You, born as heaven's messenger. The music. Oh, an evil mountain spirit! Our first battle! Bump, rump, get lost. What? Whoa. Okay, oh, I have to mash the button! Oh, I have to mash the button! Idiot, take that! This guy talks just like I do. Take that! He says, idiot, take that when he attacks. That's my catchphrase. This guy uses my catchphrase. Idiot, take that! Yeah, I told him. Ah, martial skill, a warrior. I must give you this. A monk from Bhishmanda expertly carved this figure. Strike enemies' vital points from the side. The Ajna figure is so powerful. Ajna! Ah, strange winds blowing. Far away, Kali bad. Is anything different happen now? Maybe we can get another battle. Apparently we need to grind at some point. So can random battles happen now? Our god Mochona punishes us with bad weather. We must pacify his wrath. Okay. This prison holds violent criminals. You don't say. Alright, that's it. Fully harvested the town and the surroundings. Let's see what the guide says to do. The girl in the top left complains the cathedral's ruined. Sister's debt could not be repaid. Cathedral's locked, but a noise is inside. One man tells you to see the mountain witch, who's an Itako, a blind spirit medium. Go right or left to see her. Spooky idol of Mochona is nearby. which natives say has become angry due to the weather. Climb Mount Osorezan, the mountain of fear, and light the mountain spirit. The witch appears after the battle, rewards you with a chakra statue. I think I got that. Carved by a monk from Bishmanda. The Yanja statue is the eye chakra and hits the brow. The Ajna statue is the eye chakra and hits the brow. What? She lets you know that a wind blows in far off Kalibad. Prison below holds violent criminals, which is not important now. The building on the far right is a clinic that can heal you. Ride the dinosaur train to this desert town of Kalibad. Note, if you die, the king of the underworld appears and reincarnates you, and you will return in Angol Mois. So that was it. I'm supposed to just go to the next town now, apparently. Would not have guessed that. Oh, there's a battle, okay. Enemy ghost. Alright. Stop it. Get him. I'm getting him. Take that, idiot! Alright. 11 coins up. Should I bother to heal, or probably should go a little longer? Is that it then? We apparently just take the train to the new town now. The Kalibad. That scene that you get to see for like about 1 second is the most awesome thing in the game. All the parallax and stuff, that actually looks pretty cool when you're like riding the dinosaur. It's too bad there's like not more of that. Alright, Kalibad. We're in Kalibad. Rain, erase the soul's clouds. Over and over, the sorrow of rebirth. Sure. Welcome, Temple. Look at this dude's pixel art. He looks crazy. Mystery of the cosmos. Stars die to be reborn. Universe cycles, mankind also shares this fate. Very deep. Traveler, you need a sword. An old Japanese sword. Alright, got it. How do I look at my inventory? Can I look at my inventory? Do I have to equip it, or is it auto-equipped? Old sword. Oh, you do have to equip it. Oh, shit. So that's unequipping it and equipping it. Okay. Definitely equip it. Okay, it must be equipped now. That's all I had? I thought I had more shit. Huh. Skills, look at all this Tau progress. Did you ever dream you'd see this day? Star guys inside Temple. Man's true purpose is to be reborn. So true. The road ahead is harsh. Persevere. I can persevere. Kalibad is being developed. Nature will vanish. Below Temple is waste treatment plant. Oh, dude, so
Now we can just get battled anywhere, huh? It's like what it said. Oh, I'm doing more damage now that I have a sword. Alright, it's good. Dude needs to get out of the way. Come on. Okay, there you go. Animals gone and earthquake? Can we go over here? Oh, that's out. Okay. Oh, different outdoor area. Animals roared across the road. Mankind is foolish. Ni hao, I am Odd Chinaman. Lightning struck, and the earth trembled. All the animals stampeded. Oh, it sounds very exciting. Quickly to Safari Edge. Climb tree, birdwatch. Long ago, Genbu guarded the north skies, Sea Turtle Rock, and Safari ends. Turtle Rock? Isn't that like a thing out of a Zelda? Like Link to the Past? Somebody said something about climbing a tree. Do you think that that's the thing you need to do? No food, people will be eaten. Hey, is that Turtle Rock? Kind of looks like a turtle. Oh, I got in Turtle Rock. Help! Save me, hungry lion. Lion! Uh-oh. Oh no, dude, the lion is covering... He's so powerful, he's even blocking our view of the health bar. Sword him! King of... Grr, King of Lions. Ha, gash! Grr, King of Lions. Ha, gash! Grr, take that, idiot! You got him.
It's the Drag Quest boss. Saved a merit. I got a merit! The three-eyed lion was hunted by the poachers. Thirsty, take the flask. Got a flask, okay. Turtle Rock. It is named Genbu. Okay. I really hope that when you die in this game, there's a continue on. Well, it said that you go... The underworld guy would bring you back, so there's probably a continue option. Okay. We can leave this. Leaving that scene takes us back to here. Ah. Maybe by climbing the tree they just meant this here, though. I don't know, maybe one of these trees have like a random pile that warps you someplace. Maybe I'm actually playing the game for real a little bit. I'm not even looking at the guide. Playing for real. Hey, we haven't been down here. Tent. Exotic animal skins. Money. So what? You just come in, you just walk into this tent, and this like bearded dude is just like, exotic animal skins. Is that how you say hello? And then he's like, money! And then he like shows you like a gigantic stack of money. And that's it. You just like kind of stare at him for a while. Oh yeah, okay. And then you just like leave. I like money, but like... Can I take the money? My cash! Hunt! Oh, dude, I stole his cash and now he's angry. Uh-oh. Twerp, die now, fight me. Twerp, fight me. Uh-oh, did I do a bad moral choice? Have I now become morally wrong? Uh-oh, what if the guide is like, whatever you do, don't take this guy's money or you will soft lock. Uh-oh, dude, okay. Professor Yabama's loot money, set for life. Heh. What? No, get out of here, ghost. Dude, I need to recover my health. Yeah, I got some coins, that's good. Now am I cursed because I committed a bad moral act? Oh shit. We better take a look at the darn guide. Blah blah blah. Villager tells you about the pain of rebirth. Talk to the man. Gives you old Japanese sword. Equip it. Yeah, we did that. Speak to the natives about developments. Blah blah. Missing herd. Man tells you to stargaze in Om Temple. Go to Om Temple. Speak to the wealthy Raja, who tells you about the rebirth. Man in stars and shows you constellation of Ursa Major. Did we see that constellation? I might want to go back there and check that. Go down and speak to the native girl in a hut about missing herds swept up by tornado. Left is massage master who will show you a finger technique training for 20 coins, which should be done later. Wait, what is it talking about? Wait, what? Go down and speak to the native girl in the hut. Is that in the turtle thing? I think he's talking about the Turtle Rock thing. Wait, but isn't anything about a boss? We fought a bear, though. Downwards is the waste treatment plant, which you have a pass for. Right is Ridley Tower? Ridley Tower! Go up and left back to the desert plain and talk to the villagers who would talk to you about the lack of animals, cannibalism beers, and to watch birds high in the trees. Go up the ladder and talk to the old Chinaman. Tells you to go to the hunter's tent. That must be the hunter's tent. The corner right. It's actually left, but whatever, guide. The corner right is the hunter's tent, who has no more animal skins. Go outside and talk to the man about Genbu, the turtle, who guards the northern skies and tells you to go to the Turtle Rock. We went to the Turtle Rock and fought the bear. The girl is being attacked by a lion, sorry. Beat the beast, she will give you a canteen. Merit will increase. Visit the hunter, speak to him, and look at his stack of cash. Try to take the cash and fight him. He tells you Professor Yabahama is in Anglo-Moyes who gave him the cash. Okay, so you're supposed to take the cash. It was not bad, apparently. That was normal. That was normal. That was supposed to happen. Okay, now you go back and talk to Chinaman. Bad people desire money, that foolish hunter. Okay. He warns that bad people chase money. Return to Mankva, then Anglo-Moyes. Oh, dude, I need to heal soon. Are we gonna survive? Now would be a good time to heal if we can get back to that healer, dude. Valley of the Crescent Moon. As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and I realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like... What is it? Oh, electricity. In the morning, I get up and I milk the cows. Something, something, and Jebediah plows. Fool.
And I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man of the land. I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beard in my chin. But if I finish all of my chores and you finish thine, tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. Been spending all my life living in playing this game Tau on Famicom. Welcome on Temple. Let's see if there's anything new here. Okay, yeah. Alright, I think I got that already. So now we just go back to the first area, I think. Just go back. Been spending all my life living in a Tau paradise. I churned butter once or twice, living in a Tau paradise. I fight spiders by mashing A. I wish I had turbo activated. Does anybody like my singing? No? Okay, I'll stop. Sure. So we go back to the professor's place by the crater. So here's the part where, without any direction at all, like something just happened in the game. We fought a lion, we like killed the dude in the tent, and stole his money. And now, without any direction, we have to just simply go back to the first area. See, this is the part where you need the guide. That's okay, because we're gonna properly play. Oh, I've got a new thing in my menu. I have a new thing in my menu. Worry about that later. Yeah, you ride the dino. That's how you go between towns in this game. You only get to see it for a second. Sadly. It's like the coolest thing to look at in the game is the dinosaur. It's got like all that parallax scrolling. It looks really cool. It's the only thing in the game that looks cool. So far. Alright, health clinic. We do need health. Thank you. Alright, so that helps. Yeah, he runs on the tracks, I guess. He's a track-running dino. Dude, I have to go to bed, unfortunately. I kind of gotta stop. You gotta stop this game. Not... So now we're supposed to go talk to the professor by the forest crater, and we're gonna get some more content. And then looks like there could be a new area coming up after that. This is probably a decent point to stop. Here's what we're gonna do, alright? First of all, I'm going to get a password. Alright, that's on the screen. We can use the VOD if we need to look at this. But I really don't know if that password is going to work or not. Maybe it will. Just in case, though, what I'm going to actually do is... I'm just gonna leave the emulator open and paused. And then we can just come back to it and like continue it next time, hopefully. Hopefully there'll be no incidents. It's probably the best way to do it for, you know, some of these games. You can avoid putting the password in. I mean, I don't really mind putting passwords in though, like if they're you know, if they're normal. The password for Photon, the ultimate game of Planet Earth, was ridiculous, and I think you had to put it in like every time you died too. So that was kind of a bummer. Where's the pause? Oh, well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a second. Let me do this. All right. They worked fine for you. Okay, well that's good news. So maybe we can use that as a safety net. I'm still gonna try to leave the emulator on though, because that'll be the easiest way. A bit much. It just, I don't know, like it looked kind of like some of the like letters looked kind of like they had, the letters had the dashes over them as if they thought that they were like Japanese letters. So I was like worried it might be messed up or something. We played a couple of games where the translation has fucked up the passwords. I can't remember which ones though. There's been a couple Famicom games where the translation fucks up the passwords. Highlight 3, the Famicom version, unfortunately the translation, it has a full translation, but you can't play it normally because the saving doesn't work. Like, you kind of need to use saving and loading because it's like Highlight 1, but the saving doesn't work because the translation breaks it. It breaks the saving. I'm sure that I think in the guide, if you look at it, it just says saves are broke, so just use save states. But I don't want to. Ooh, I should probably stop that timer. I don't want to, like, I don't play through games with save states. Like, that's no fun. That kind of sucks. But I should probably play Highlight 3 like the PC 98 version anyway, though. It just sucks when like the translations like mess up the save function or break it. And that happens once in a while. I mean, there are fan translations and they're voluntary, so you got to take what you can get, of course. You got to be thankful for what we have. Hey, thanks for watching, Mr. Leo. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but there's some interesting content there. Looks like Mr. Birdman is still streaming some battle heroines. So let's go there because that's where I want to go. Although I probably need to just go to bed. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow as well. I don't think I've got too much stuff going on this weekend. Sunday I'm gonna be busy, but I should be able to get some more streaming in. Hopefully we can get like some mega streaming on the weekend to make up for the convention. Hey, Bill Bull, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. I hope you stop back again. I play a variety of retro stuff, but I'm also trying to play every Famicom game. So if you like Famicom, do a lot of that. And Bill Bull streams as well. You guys should check out his stream. Hey, I never did, like, I should use my shout out command one of these days, Does that still work? Does that? Look at that. See, there you go. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Giga. Except I never want to say Giga. A Geiger